Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa. Let's do a layout today. I am still behind back planning in my own planner. So I'm April 26th. So trying to think what I want to do here. I was looking at some of the colors and I do have this spring book. I used this one already. That one's pretty. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, that was my daughter. She's home from college. She brought me an iced coffee and she was looking for melts for the little melting machine with the little tarts. Okay, so let me, I don't think I didn't really love the spring one in here. Well, this one is actually kind of cute. Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. I feel like we still had a snowstorm in here. Okay, so sometimes when I'm down to like just a few on a page, I like to rip them out and try to, my goal is to use every piece of it. Okay, oh, that, alrighty. So I'll definitely use all of this one, and there's still a lot here, so I won't rip these ones out. Okay, so first thing I will do is see how I want my photos. So this happened on Monday. We went to wing night on Wednesday. On Thursday night, I went over and we had like a little, I went to my daughter's college apartment and we had a little craft night. Hung out and had dinner, went to Lowe's and picked out the paint for my living room. And then I think Friday I started painting. I gotta trim that white. I can't remember what night the Sabres played. This was the first round and they did really good in playoffs, but they lost in the game 7, which is heartbreaking. It's been the first time in like, I don't know, gosh, how many years did I say? 18 years? I can't remember how many years since they made it that far. I'm not a huge hockey person, but I grew up watching hockey and going to games, like college games when I was younger. But I love to watch the playoffs for the cup and stuff. I like to watch that. And this year, the Sabres, who are in Buffalo, were doing so good, and it was so exciting. It just made hockey fun again, the playoffs fun. I didn't care. I didn't have them in the pool I was in. I wanted them to win. But yeah, they did amazing. It sucks that they lost, but hopefully next year they'll come back and be even better. And like I said, it made hockey fun again. And my daughter came home last weekend and she brought me a Sabres sweatshirt because she lives in Buffalo. She lives literally right next to, like, around the corner from the Sabres stadium. She walked there. So like because all the people are outside at the stadium hanging out, people that don't have tickets to get in and cheering and watching it on a big screen or whatever. And I can't remember, my brother came Friday or Saturday to help me paint. Looks like we have paint on our heads. But they walked over to do like just basically tailgating and had so much fun and just walked over and walked back. And between there was the Buffalo Bisons. That's like the minor league baseball team. And I might have told this story before, but we love baseball. My girls both play softball. My husband played baseball in college. My girls play softball from 3rd grade and up. My daughter played in college. So yeah, softball, baseball is huge. So we love to go to games, any kind of game. Anywhere we travel, we like to hit the minor leagues, and we like major league too, but we like all of it. And anyway, So where she lives, you walk around, you literally is the Bison's stadium, and then around the corner a little bit, there's the Key Bank where the hockey is. So it's pretty cool. It's down Canal side, and they're like really fixing that area and building it back up. Excuse me. And it's pretty cool. We love to go down to the baseball games. We're going to go in June. And excuse me. And one of her best friends from law school, he was the Bison. He was Billy the Bison mascot. That's what he did in college for money during the summer. He was the mascot. It's so funny. And he's actually getting married and asked my daughter to be in his wedding as a groomsman for her. It's cute. Actually, her 3 best friends from law school all got engaged this year. They're all getting married. She's going to be busy because she'll probably be in all 3. She found a wonderful, wonderful group of friends when she was in law school, and I was so worried about her. I was so happy because she was very young going into law school. She was 19 when she got accepted and just turned 20 when we dropped her off. And in law school, most people have already done like their 4 years of college, or some people are a lot older, or they take a gap year and do it. And she was very nervous and felt like she didn't belong there because she was so young, and was like regretting, like, am I doing that? Did I push? Should I have waited? Really, really nervous. Well, she met she reached out to some people and was in a couple groups to meet people, and then she found this group, and they became the best of friends. And I probably told this story before, but like, she moved down with her boyfriend of 3 years, 4.5 hours away. And I think I'm gonna put some flowers in. And so they moved down there in July. By October, they had broken up. Yeah. She was really struggling. Like, she had COVID. Oh my God, the poor girl had COVID twice in her first semester of law school. And her boyfriend I kind of knew they shouldn't have moved down there together, but as parents, sometimes you just gotta let them do what they gotta do. But I wasn't heartbroken over the breakup, but the timing was bad, so, but her best friend lives down there and is going to medical school, so she moved in with them, and with the 9 people, and again created such a good such a support group. They celebrated her birthday, like when I couldn't be there, it killed me, when she had COVID, her best friend was there with her every minute in the hospital because she was really sick, help. And then oh gosh, my poor child. It was tough the first year, but then I was so nervous of her living in this, having to move, be disrupted when, she's starting law school. She survived. That first year of law school was rough. She's a survivor. She's tough. She made it through. She graduated law school at 23 years old, so she made it through, but it wasn't easy. And, she had a lot of doubt and a lot of anxiety stress, I should say, that during law school. But she has created such a wonderful family down in Buffalo that it's just amazing. A lot of her friends went back to Rhode Island, who she lived with, and that's where she is this weekend. Every Memorial Day, they meet somewhere. Last year, they met up and did an Airbnb in somewhere in Pennsylvania. This year, they went down to Long Island, where they live. Excuse me, my voice. If you know, you know. That's just how my voice is a lot. And some years they go to Lake George, and they'll camp and they'll meet. They do it every Memorial Day. So she had just created such a wonderful, wonderful, and as a mom, oh my God, can't ask for more. So thankful. I got myself all awkward. So thankful, especially when she's far away. And then when she moved into the apartment with all those 9 people, who I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to party, not concentrate. But all 9 of those people graduated from the university with master degrees. And her best friend's in medical school. I don't know why I was worried, but I was worried. And then she ended up dating one of the roommates. And she's been with him. And this is probably going to be the boy she marries, I'm pretty sure. So it all worked out, but it was tough. It was tough. She did wonderful, though. And now she's been practicing law for 2 years. She just turned 25. And she's loving life. And she's happy, and she's thriving, and she's healthy. Oh, nothing better as a parent, right? Okay, so I have a few butterflies I'm going to use. I said in a few videos, we were under construction, and we took carpet up out of our living room and put vinyl flooring down. And when I was doing that, I just wanted to paint my walls and just refresh everything. And we moved things around. We actually did I always say this on GPT or I don't know, whatever it's called. My daughter did that, and we had a vision, and we went with it, and it turned out beautiful. I love my living room now. And so I wanted to change the paint color. My husband was like, we just had it painted 2 years ago. But I'm like, I'll do it. Don't worry. So my husband was gone somewhere. I was like, okay, I'm going to start painting. I love these balloons. I like them up higher, but I think that'll be fine. So I started doing it, and then I got like half one wall done, and my arm was like falling off, and I called my brother. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I was going to go somewhere for brunch later. I'm like, will you come help me paint? I go, this is worse than I thought. And he's like, on my way. So like within 15 minutes, he came and helped me. I'm looking for some boxes. Maybe I'll use these ones. And help me paint the wall. And we got it done like within an hour. So thankful for him. Okay, these boxes are cut. I'm using some stickers out of the Live Love Posh because I think this color is like perfect. Yeah, I don't have an exciting life. Where I live in the country, it's pretty boring. There's not much to do. There's not, in our whole area, like there's one bowling alley. If you want to go to a Target, you have to go an hour away. If you want to go to a mall, hour away. Starbucks, hour away. Any real shopping, like Hobby Lobby, anything like that, or Michael's, anything. We don't have anything here. We have a Walmart close to me, and it's not even a super Walmart. And about 30 minutes away is a super Walmart if I really want it. What other color? Like a pastel-y pink. So there's not much. So I think around here, a lot of people drink. A lot of people get together, have fires. A lot of people drink. I don't mind drinking once in a while, but I'm not a huge drinker. It's not what our life is about. And, oh, I love this green. I might add this in here. Oh, sorry, hold on. I have to concentrate. These are just cut weird in there. Okay, I think I'll just do this and this. So anyways, there's not a lot to do. So like, my husband's a big hunter. We have a lot of land, so he likes to plant corn, and he likes to plant things to grow. It's just his hobby. He grew up with his grandfather on a farm, so he loves that kind of stuff. But he does it like as his hobby. And he likes to grow. There he is picking out seeds. He likes to grow pumpkins. That's what his new thing is, pumpkins. He likes pumpkins. And I might put welcome to my garden right there. Oh, that's I might be able to do April showers bring spring flowers. Because I never really ever use these kind of quotes. This is in the other book. I'll show you which one. It's the spring edit. But anyways, we find hobbies and things to do. You know, our kids were our lives for a long, long time, or maybe still. You know, my kids play up around here. Again, there's not a lot for kids to do. You know, there's not a lot of different activities, so they tend to play a lot of sports where we live. And so I'm gonna put that up here. And so now, like with our kids, you know, we camp. I have a camper. We go camping. We do fires. You know, we fish. Like I said that in my video I did last night. My husband and I went for a drive last night, and we went to my hometown, which is only like a few miles away, like 6 miles away. And my brother was there. It was right before dark, fishing for walleye. And so we stopped and let my dog run around for a while and visited with him while he was fishing and stuff. So, you know, everyone finds like different hobbies. So like for me, you know, I love to do this. I love to do diamond painting. I do my YouTube channel. I'm a scrapbooker. I read. You know, I'm happy being home just doing that kind of thing. And my best friend and I, our favorite thing to do on a weekend is to go to Walmart and walk around. Just go to Aldi's Aisle of Shame, go to Walmart. I know it sounds silly, but that's just what we do. And her and I will catch up for the week, just walk slowly around, no one rushing us through. We like that. We don't take my husband. She's a widow now. So, yeah. So, I don't have an exciting life, but I have a good life. And I know I've said that before in the videos, but sometimes, you know, it doesn't take much to make, you know, a good, happy life, you know, or a peaceful life. Oh, should have put that here. Oh, here's my daughter. You know, and I have my daughter who's still in college, so a couple times when she's in college, I like to go visit her and her cat, and we will go for a walk. We walk a lot, and during the winter, we walk a lot at school, my best friend and I. So I just have this like really, really laid back, simple life, and I don't always have a lot of exciting photos or anything, but their photos, like, they mean the world to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, watch my husband pick out his seeds. I took that picture because he's so cute. He like for me, like if I saw a wall of stickers, that like it gets me like happy and excited. Him seeing all these seeds gets him excited. And you know, just visiting my daughter and having a craft night. My brother coming to help me paint just means the world. Us cheering on the Sabres. My daughters, they sent me a snap, give me a kiss while I was watching the game. You know, how I love to make lists. I watched my nephew's dog on Monday. You know, just taking my girl for a ride. Oh, I think I was taking a picture of her smile because we all make fun of her smile. Having a wing night with my husband. I don't know. It's nothing exciting, not a lot of photos, but you can put a lot of decorations in with this to fill it in. You don't have to have people say, oh, I don't have anything to take pictures of. I took pictures, like all my trees are blooming. So I took pictures of that. Like last night I ran out quickly to take a picture of my, I'm going to put a little butterfly here, of my lilac tree because I hadn't taken a picture of that one. And that one is looking beautiful right now. What can I put there? I just got to put something there, something here. Let's see, what else what do I have? I have flowers in the book. My daughter, I went downstairs earlier and my husband's making my daughter breakfast and she's just sitting at the counter waiting to be served her breakfast from my husband. She's so freaking cute. And we both spoil her because, like, we miss her. And we're so happy she's home. And we love to just spoil her, like, because when she's at college, she doesn't get any of that, you know. I mean, she lives in an apartment, so she does a lot of it herself. And, you know, she cooks for herself and does all that. But it's just nice to spoil her when she's home. And she helps me out so much. She does so much for me. She helps me. She's been helping me with her and her boyfriend both came over and helped us move everything for the remodel and helped me put my kitchen back. Oh, I just cut that and I don't like, that's not going to work. That's not how I meant to do that. She just helps me so much. She never stops. She always wants to, she's like, what are we doing today? She's like, we got to go to the Amish today. The Amish are, that's too big. That's too big. Why is everything, oh, maybe I'll put this one. The Amish are making stools for my island, we'll say. There, that's perfect. So we went and they're doing the trim. We ordered trim for my living room, and we want to see where they're at. And I decided I want to add one more chair, so we got to do that. And it's Monday, so they're working, and we just wanted to follow up on a few things. And she's like, when are we going to Amish? She doesn't let us stop. We gotta get the pool going. She's a worker, and she keeps us motivated. A little too much. I told her, I need to record videos for a while. But she brought me the coffee, so she's forgiven. She's got stuff to make coffee, because she's like, that way you don't have to go to get coffee. Is spend money on coffee, Mom. And I appreciate that, but I honestly love taking my dog for a ride to do that. And I love my people. But days like today, I don't need it to go anywhere, so it's perfect. Okay, I'm going to leave this out just in case. So what I did in my last video, I hit pause, I filled it out, and then I came back to show you the totally after, because sometimes I do adjust and add some things. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did with the bigger boxes, I added lines because I really like them. It's easier for me. And then I did add, I'll tell you, one of my favorite purchases, and I think Mojojo Plant has them also, but I get mine from, this one's Kelva Plan, is these header boxes, which I wouldn't mind. I want to order more from Mojojo Plants because I like different colors. But I always able to find, these header boxes are so perfect. So when I do this, I added this one so I could just write about Ellie's smile, and then I added one here, you know. I just like them to write quick little notes about things. I use this, probably my most used box stickers. And I love all the different colors. It's bent and then used a lot. I love it. And I use like the headers a lot in my work planner to like, where my, anyways, doesn't matter, but I use them a lot. I didn't want to get my store numbers. Anyways, if I edited videos, I'd edit that out because that was a little awkward. All right, so this is everything. This is done. I think this looks cute. It's, you know, simple, not overly done. And I am done with another week. So I will put this in my planner. This is the one I just did last night. This one's a little busier. And then here's this one. Actually, I'll leave this out because I'm going to go and do this one next. I'm going to do one more video today, and then I got to get busy. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.